I have another hike for you guys to do today. It's a little more challenging than the last one, but it's in the Brit Trails, and it's one of our favorite hikes. The boys and I go there all the time. Where are we headed today?
Panorama Point.
Where are we headed, Nash?
Oh, McDonald's.
Oh, there you go. Life of the 4-year-old. So we are headed to Panorama Point, and there's a couple different ways to get there, but this is one of the ways we like to go. And you can avoid this elevation climb at the beginning by parking up at the top of the Brit Theater and going that way. You can add to this and make it a little bit longer. That's kind of what we just did. And right behind me is a trail that would start at the Brit Gardens at the base of the theater. And that's about a 1-mile trail to this point. And this point is a parking lot that's right off highway whatever, you know. And it's the main highway that goes out to Rouge and Applegate. And this parking lot, if you start here, you'll start on a hike right behind me. And it's gonna kind of climb some elevation right to begin with, some switchbacks. And it's not horrible, but it is a little bit of elevation. I push a stroller up it, and the boys can do it on their own, but a stroller is helpful too. And behind me there is also signs. So everything's really well marked here. These are the maps of the trails, and you're going to Panorama Point, and I will keep filming so you can see all the fun. Have fun. Okay, so we're crossing this little bridge, and then we're gonna go do all those switchbacks. It's a little bit challenging, but you can do it. Right, Pax?
Right.
All right, so you made it to the top of the zigzags back and forth. That's kind of the hardest part. And now you're to your first trailhead, which is really beautiful. Through here. This is the Jane Naverson Trail, and it's marked right here. And it has a really beautiful little bench lookout over Jacksonville, but you're gonna take this trail right through here, and that'll lead you almost all the way to Panorama Point, and I will show you the next little spot. And something to keep an eye out if you're coming up here is that in the next couple of months, the fritillaria are blooming, and fritillaria are a flower that's kind of maroon with a little bit of yellow on them. They kind of look like bells, and they only bloom here in Southern Oregon. This is the only place in the whole world that you can find them, so they're really special. So if you come up here and you see any, you should take a picture for me so I can see them too, because they're so beautiful. So let's keep going that way, and we'll head to Panorama Point. Hi guys, so you made it down the Jane Naverson Trail, and you're gonna get to another little map. And behind me, you've kind of got all these trails that kind of sync up in one spot. And they're all great trails, but if you want to go to Panorama Point, you're going to take the very first one to your left. You can see the boys playing right by it. And you just take a hard left onto that trail, and that's going to lead us up to Panorama Point, which is probably the prettiest spot here. So keep going. All right, this is our last big turn. We just finished that little trail, and we got to this sign. That tells you about the mining history, which is one of the coolest parts of the Brit Trails that you can kind of show your kids and really explore. And now we're gonna head up to Panorama Point, which is a right turn after this trail. So we're gonna turn right and follow Paxton and Nash up the trail to Panorama Point. You made it! You made it to Panorama Point. One of my very, very, very favorite spots in the whole entire world. It's a great spot for a picnic or climbing in this beautiful tree, or just sitting and looking at a beautiful view. And today is a perfect day for it. I hope you guys had fun coming all the way up to Panorama Point. It is, like I said, a really great, beautiful spot. And parents, my hiking tips are always to just take your time, don't rush it, because the more you rush, the less fun it usually is for the kids. And you know, if you have a littler one, a stroller can help. And I usually make Nash walk about 3/4 of it, but sometimes that 1/4 can be really helpful for morale. And I also bring a lot of snacks, because snacks can get anyone through any hike. So once you get up here, you can kind of do a couple different routes down. You can go the same way you came. If you go this way down, you'll end up kind of at a big intersection of a lot of different spots you can check out. So thanks everyone, hope to see you soon. I found a fritillaria that's about to bloom. Can you see it?